Hi, everybody. Okay, let's check first if you guys can hear me. What is that? Oh, that's my camera. Oh my goodness. I was looking at the reflection. It's like something like a doll with two eyes in the camera. So, what is that? Oh, that's my camera. That's my camera holder. Hi, Mary. Hi, Jojo. Hi, Leah. Fantastic. How's everybody doing after yesterday? I was so happy when we got finished yesterday. I am so excited about where this is going. It's wonderful. I'm getting fantastic feedback from you all. I appreciate your comments and your emails telling me how you feel and what's going on and how this hits just the right spot. Okay, I need to turn off that banner here. Okay, here we go. Much better. All right. So yeah, super excited. Hi Nina, welcome. Hi Linda. Hi PJ. Say hello. We have 2 more minutes. Hi Norma. 2 more minutes. So just as I promised, I am live 5 minutes early so that I can start directly on time and we can just do it, right? Tell me this: did anybody think about the first part that we talked about the 5 secrets? Did anybody think about their why? Why are you doing this? Was anybody? I'm just wondering. Hi, Johnny, and hi, Catherine. I'm just wondering if anybody was able to verbalize their why. Like, why are you doing this? And I appreciate the yes, wonderful, PJ. Good to hear that. And if you would like to share in the comments, that would be amazing. My puppy is being crazy. I know. I have her picture on my page. If you wanted to see her, if she will come, I'll pick her up for a second to show you. But she has nighttime zoomies. Hello, Jessica from Australia. Wow, far away. I know it could be intimidating trying to share something like that. It's very personal. Hey, Megan from Pennsylvania. Fantastic. Okay, so here's my why. I'm gonna share it with you. All right. So I tried. So my main reason to why I got into gratitude journaling was that I was miserable, and I knew in my brain that, like, with my whole being, that my life really wasn't that bad, but that was how I felt. And so to me, the first attempts in gratitude practice, they were mostly coming out of, I just wanted to get out of my misery. Tara says, I've been thinking about it. I have been needing to take time for myself and look at the good things in my life to remember. Exactly. Yes. And I apologize right away that I'm looking back this way all the time. You will probably see me. It's because my puppy's running around crazy and I'm making sure that she doesn't get into too much trouble. She found a ball now. We'll see. Okay, Nina says, I'm retired for some time. I'm trying to kickstart my watercolor painting. Okay. Um, Nina, welcome. This is not a painting lesson, just so that you know. Okay. Sue, Michigan, welcome. Come here, Cassie. I wonder if she'll come. Come here, girl. I just want to show. Come here. So you see what's going on. Come here, Cassie. my gosh, she's so wound up. She would not even come. It's insane. Okay, so let's talk about the why and the importance, right? So as I pulled myself out of misery with all this gratitude journaling and creativity and all of that, I have noticed that the more I do that, the more I get into the state of flow. And the state of flow is something that I wanted to talk to you about for like 2 minutes, okay? So give me a yes, a like, a heart, whatever, if you know what flow is, if you have experienced it, if you've been there and done that. Let me know. And while you're letting me know, I will share about my flow. So first time I noticed it was when I was working on something, and then I looked up and I realized that 4 hours had passed by and I did not notice. And it happened again and again and again. And at some point, I realized what was happening, that it was the flow. And normally, what I've learned is that when we get into that state, it is such a bliss that we just sit there frozen pretty much, like our brain, right? We're like, oh, wow, this is so nice. And we just sit there. But really what flow is the direct line between you and the higher power. And so when you get into that flow, this is the time to start talking. Okay, this is the time to start putting your intentions out, talking about your gratitude, talking about maybe some things you would like to change in your life. Okay, so as we work in our gratitude art journals, 10 minutes is probably not enough to get into the deep state of flow, right? But as you practice it more and more, you will notice that the time goes super fast when you do this. Like, you can even set the timer, or super slow. There's also a different part of it. You can even set the timer and you will notice that, like, oh my God, I only have 10 minutes, right? I only have 10 minutes. What can I do? And then the timer goes off and you look up and you realize that in 10 minutes, you've created more than you would normally do in half an hour, because you were in that focused flow state. Okay? All right. So I hope this works. I hope this helps. I see a lot of hearts, and it is so inspiring to have creatives that I can talk to that understand. It is inspiring. Okay. So Mary shared that her why is because I'm a part-time caregiver for my sister with cancer and beginning dementia. I have to focus more on positive changes I can add to the world and relax. Yes, that's like, we're all in different stages of life. We're all in different situations, right? Some of us are just waking up, really, and for the others, it's almost bedtime. Some of us had spent the day at a fulfilling job, super demanding, came back home, lots of responsibilities, and we want some time for ourselves. For others, it may be the whole different story. For others, it may be an empty home, like an empty nester. It may be lost job, or some sort of change in life, or some kind of situation where the person is really bored and doesn't know what to do with themselves. And they come here hoping to find a way out, to find a purpose, to find a goal, which is why I'm talking about the importance to know your why, to have your intention, to know what it is that you're looking for. Because if you don't know what you're looking for, you can't find it. Okay? I hope this makes sense. So in your email, you received the second prompt, and I really like doing this during the challenge. It's fantastic to have the prompt a few hours ahead of time so that the wheels can start turning and thinking, okay, what am I going to do with this? How do I feel about it? Um, um, what am I going to put on that page, right? And so the prompt was your favorite touch, right? What is your favorite touch? And I thought about it and I realized which is going to be different for everybody, right? So just we're clear that what I'm putting in my journal is my things. And I am being completely open and vulnerable about what's going on in my life and sharing exactly what's happening like today, tomorrow, yesterday, right? But it doesn't mean that you are going through the same thing. Okay, so I will get through your comments in a minute. Let's focus on the touch, favorite touch. So I'm just gonna, I'm going to exit this so that we can have the camera on the desk. And I promised that, these things do not take long, right? So my favorite touch is actually a kiss on the top of my head. Go figure, right? Favorite touch, your favorite touch. Okay. So if you would like to help me brainstorm, that would be fantastic. Like drop in the comments what kind of touches we could think of for those of us who feel baffled a little bit. This is how I feel very often with prompts because I just need time to process and think and, like go back and like work it around in my head. Okay, we have hugs. Hugs. My favorite touch is a big hug. Kitty snuggles. More hugs. Hugs are the best, aren't they? Give yourself a good one. Give yourself a good one. It's coming from me. Someone running fingers through my hair. Ooh. A dog's cold, wet nose. Ooh, that's the best. The breeze, patting my dog. When we were younger, holding my children's hands. Babies. Oh my goodness, babies. Yes, they're so soft. Okay, so lots of options, right? Ferret snuggles. Okay, that's a little bit new for me. Not exactly what I would, not my kind of thing, right? But hey, someone massaging my feet. Oh, that must feel good. That must feel so good. Beach sand between my toes. Y'all, so many ideas. So many. So many. So for my journal entry, because I chose a kiss on the top of my head. That's what I like, right? So I decided to just draw some lips, and I'm just gonna do a real quick sketch. And I just grabbed the first pen that was right here on my desk. I'm really trying not to make this any more complicated, right, than necessary. So it's just like I picked it somewhere. This way of drawing lips, I just saw it somewhere in the video, and I've been doing it since then. My horse when he wants a kiss. Oh my goodness, those noses, horses' noses are so soft and velvety. I love horses. But if you ask me, I probably like cows more. Don't tell anybody. But I really like cows. They smell so good. I don't know why this is so funny, right? But kind of probably because that's what I grew up with. We did not. I would stay in the summer a couple times. I got to stay at my grandma's, and she had At the time, she had 2 cows and a horse, but the horse was working all the time. So my grandpa would take the horse and go get the hay and stuff, and I never was exposed to the horse, but the cows, ooh. And you laughed at my ferrets, right, Tiffany? I know. It's like, yeah. I agree. I know. That's one of those things. I guess with ferrets, my thing with ferrets is that I don't have a thing. I don't have any experience with ferrets. I only saw them on TV. I did hear that they're super, super soft. So I know that, but I never had a chance to touch one. That's why I don't know. So as I said, we can spend as much or as little time jotting real quick what it is, right? So like if it's the horse kiss, right? I would probably be drawing a horse. What's that even called? Is it a nose? Is it a what do you call this part? Nose? Yeah. So I'd probably be drawing that. And like for the beach, I'd probably be drawing waves and the beach and like a foot with my toes or like my toes on the sand, something like that. Or if I am completely out of it and I'm like, I don't know what to draw, then I wouldn't draw anything and I would just write it down like I did yesterday. You just write down your statement and you're good. Right? So this is it. And so this was my intention to express gratitude for the kiss on the top of my head that I received today because it made me warm, made me feel so warm and snuggled and loved. And so here we go. Remember, keep it simple. Don't try, it's not a competition. Okay. And so for my own reference in the future, because I might not remember why I drew lips. Why did I draw, like I come back in a month to look back at my journal and I don't remember why I drew lips. So I'm just going to write it down somewhere right up here that I'm grateful for kisses on the top of my head. And I put the date, July 6, 2022. Done. You'll 9:30. Okay. Norma says the sun on my face is my favorite touch. Ooh. Muzzle. It's called a muzzle. Thank you, Jojo. Muzzle. I love feeling a cool breeze on my face. The favorite touch is my pillow, my weighted blanket. Oh my gosh, I have a weighted blanket. It's like the best thing. My husband keeps laughing at me for it because it's super heavy and it's quite warm. And he thinks that it's an overkill. But I absolutely love my blanket. Look who showed up. Look who showed up. This is my, what do you call it? She's my latest miracle, the newest. She's my newest manifestation. Say hi. Yeah. This girl is insane. Okay, go down. All right. So we keep going. Okay. Let me know how you feel. Dina, love your puppy. Oh, thank you. She is quite something. Like the first day when we just got her, she was afraid of everything. She would not go upstairs by herself or meaning like by her feet. Like she was afraid to just get up and do anything. And now it's been a week. Tomorrow is going to be a week, and she's like a little hurricane around the house. She's a lot of fun. Okay, let me know how you feel. I love hearing from you in the comments if you want to just drop something for me in there. I absolutely love getting emails from you. If you have any questions, if you have comments, whatever it is that whatever it is you want to share, okay, I'm here for you. And tomorrow we're gonna do day 3, and day 3 is I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna start my live at 9:10 so that we can start talking at 9:15 and hopefully be done by 9:30. Well, I'm over time a little bit because it's 9:33. Well, so like kind of 3 more minutes. All right, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Make sure to check your email. Make sure to, okay, I'll try and post it again, the gratitude journal link, because I have a lot of people asking for that link, okay? And if you haven't joined the email list, it's in the description of the events, okay? All right, bye.